Welcome to Salento with Love. I'm Davide Mengoli and I'm going to walk through the house. The 7th of November, 22 degrees and a lot of people moving around. Yes, I do have a mask tucked up with my arm, so I'm not going to go near people. And I would like to share with you, before I walk through the house, the beauty of this town called Galatone. In 2005, Galatone was appointed the name of a city. That's fantastic for the local people of Galatone. 15,000 people, so it's not a little village, and only 5 kilometers, less than 3 miles from the seaside. In fact, some of the seafront destinations like La Reggia or Montagna Spaccata, a beautiful part of the coastlines, are part of the town or the jurisdiction of Galatone. I'd like to share with you the beauty before I actually walk through the house. This is just a beauty little house, completely turnkey and amazing, with so much character, which you're going to see, but is in an historic city. We're going through the doors of the city, or one of the doors of the city of Galatone. Probably people didn't go through with cars and trucks back in the days, but probably big doors, and they arrived here with horses. Founded medieval period, around about the 9th to the 10th century. And did you know that up until the 15th and even 16th century, the official language of Galatone was Greek? Yes, Greek. That was the language. And fantastic, because this was a crossroad of goods. It was a very important a point. In fact, kind of a place like a border called Masseria Doganieri is here in Galatone, which is where people used to pay the fees before bringing in their goods. So we've just gone through the city towns, and I'm going to share with you some of the most beautiful old town center before we get to walk through the house. So as you walk through towns like this, you can just get to discover the most extraordinary beauty. There are more than 5, 6, 7 churches, I don't even know how many, here in the town of Galatone. And they all have an incredible amount of charm, beauty, big, like you've noticed when we went inside. So this centri storici, these old towns, they're just waiting to be brought back to life. They actually do come back to life in the summer, where a lot of people that live in different parts of the world come back here to visit their families. They're probably immigrated. Well, I was one of them. For over 32 years I used to come over here and visit my family. But look at this. So I think you get a good idea really of what life in a town like this and the beauty that surrounds towns like this. So that's why I'm very excited when I come across little properties that allow people from different parts of the world owning or having a foot on the ground here in Salento, and literally a few minutes away from some of the most idyllic beaches that you can find in everywhere in Europe. And I would encourage you to do your own research when it comes to what I say, because a lot of people saying, oh, you may be biased, and you know, there are beautiful beaches in Sardinia, there's beautiful beaches in Sicily, there's beautiful beaches in Calabria. Yes, no doubt, but just do your own research about the area of Salento and Puglia and what it's got to offer, because when it comes to a holiday home or a place where you would like to spend a few months of the year, or perhaps a place that you're contemplating retiring, it's not just about the beaches, which are the best. is not just about the coastline, which is fantastic, but it's also about culture, it's also about history, it's also about surrounding area. And Salento, with more than 90 towns scattered and dotted around, allows you to hop from one place to another within minutes and being exposed to beautiful culture and beautiful architecture, extraordinary food and amazing people. But now we have actually arrived at the location where the property is, so we're going to go and walk through the house. Like I have said, it's not a mansion, it's a small property, turnkey, that allows anyone that is looking at owning or having a property, a beautiful property in Salento, to turn the key, turn up with their suitcases and start enjoying the life in Salento. Well, first of all, we're entering into a beautiful courtyard with a little bit of green that the neighbor downstairs has put together. Is beautiful, and this palazzo that goes all the way around, that is waiting for some magic to happen, and surely will happen. So the property has access to this beautiful courtyard. It stretches through the top there, that beautiful white area with the downpipe all nicely done in copper coming down. It's part of the property with access through this lovely staircase. So we're just gonna go up and walk through a beautiful sound, a beautiful little house. And the really big part of this house as well, it's the roof terrace. It's absolutely amazing. So this is a turnkey property. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm turning the key. And imagine now, you were the one owning this property, landing here in Salento, walking in. First of all, it comes furnished exactly as you see it in the video. So it is really a turnkey. This is what I call very, very rare finds, and these are the properties that I love to spend a little bit of time and do a walk through, because it really allows anyone anywhere in the world to really press the button and being able to own a property here in Salento. First of all, we have the cementine. So yes, there is a connection here with the parquet flooring and the cementine, but the original, it's being kept, this beautiful cementine that came into use in the 1940s, 1950s, a bit earlier at times, but really that was the period. And it was very much the idea of mimicking the carpets, or the very lush carpets. And so they started to produce this beautiful cementine, which the pigment at the top is so thin, but it's beautiful because after 40, 50, 60, 70, 100 years, they're still in beautiful condition, very sought after. The ceilings, well, star shape ceiling. The plaster has been beautifully removed to expose the stonework, and then with a wash white that stops the dust from coming down. So beautifully done. The door, it may be a small detail, but a strong, solid security door with a big security lock. So you can lock the door and fly away knowing that your property, it's going to be safe. So yes, this is a living space, a beautiful, spacious living space. I would say probably 5 meters by 4 meters. So this room alone is 20 to 25 square meters with these beautiful arched shaped ceilings. Right next to the living space, we have a very beautiful, spacious bedroom with a beautiful window with a lot of sunlight coming through. And again, star-shaped ceilings. Beautiful. A parquet flooring on the floor. Well, not of an expensive type, but probably IKEA, I'm not sure, but it does what it's supposed to do, and it's beautiful. It makes it contemporary, it keeps it clean and beautiful. So from the bedroom, we've got access to the sitting area. We've got some wardrobes over there already fitted, doing what they've got to do. And a nice white door giving us privacy to this space. It's very compact. You don't need to move around. This is like on one floor. So we've got the sitting room, we've got the bedroom, and then we have a kitchen. And what a beautiful kitchen. Again, with a beautiful window. You will see that building overlooking this window when we go up on the roof. This has been opened, so the wall is open, there are no doors. It's beautiful. It really creates this movement of energy between the lounge and the sitting area and the kitchen. Kitchen is very compact. You've got everything you need. You've got a dishwasher, a hob, functioning with a gas bottle, so beautiful. Everything. A nice fridge and enough cabinets really to have everything you need. And yes, the bathroom. So from here we enter. I love the flooring. I love the flooring, not just in the bathroom, but in the kitchen as well. It's beautiful. This is also a cementina, this floor, and he stretches and he goes all the way into the bathroom. Nice, compact, with a toilet, the shower, and the basin, and again a beautiful window. Not really high, the ceiling in here, so if we're in here you can see not really high, 171, so we probably have about 190. This was built back in the 50s or 40s. Everything it's legal in this property, so we know that we can go straight to a completion with this property, and it's one of those really rare finds. So yes, so this is our living space. We're going from coming through the front door, a beautiful open space, access to the kitchen and the bedroom, and then from here we're going to go straight up. So from inside the lounge area or the living space, we've got access to the roof terrace. So I'm going to take you to the roof. It didn't take us very much to walk through the house, but look at these beautiful star vaulted shaped ceilings landing onto this amazing cementina here in Salento. I think it's so special. Even details of this beautiful table made with tiles, chairs. Just the idea of owning a property that you turn the key and you are in the magic town of Galatone, with only 3 miles away from the most extraordinary coastlines, from like Santa Maria al Bagno. Have a look on Google Map. Where is Santa Maria al Bagno? B-A-G-N-O, Bagno, not Bagno, okay? Have a look at where it is, and that's only 5 kilometers, less than 3 miles from this beautiful property. Now we're going to go up the stairs and I'll take you to the roof terrace where we're going to end this walk through the house. Yes, absolutely. Very often I get asked for outside living space. Well, I think you can't ask for any better living space than this. It's been kitted out with a PVC decking, so no treatment or anything needs to be done to it. It's got a couple of chairs and a bit of furniture and a little bit of wood that has been going around creating these hanging baskets thing. The view from up here, have a look. Absolutely amazing, the view behind me. But it doesn't end here. This is not just an ordinary roof terrace. No, this is not an ordinary roof terrace, because we still have another area up here. Now, it just doesn't stop to amaze me, this property. That's why I did a walkthrough. And up here we have, look, washing machine, a little cooking thing. We can just put a gas bottle there. And it doesn't end here. We have a toilet, a sink, and a shower cubicle. All up here in the roof. Yes, it needs just literally cleaning. Just send a cleaner in, do a bit of cleaning, and it's ready. This property will be ideal as a holiday home. Through Salento with Love Services, this property could be rented on the local market, or it could be rented as a holiday home and we could manage it. Yes, this is a perfect turnkey property here in Salento. Well, I can't say any more than this, apart from I hope you've enjoyed it. Blue sky up there. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. 7th of November, 22 degrees, 3-4 miles away from the seaside. A beautiful terrace. Do you need anything else? Well, I'm not sure. I think we've done with that. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Put a like, stay safe wherever you are, and just carry on following our YouTube channel here, Salento, amazing land.